It's the Yooper and the Filipina podcast. Welcome, everybody. Full disclosure, I have been drinking since about 9 o'clock this morning. I did a podcast.
7?
No, I didn't start drinking until I talked to Jake. So I did a podcast earlier today for Sword Joints and Twitches podcast. Go ahead and check them out on SoundCloud and anywhere else you can find a podcast. He hasn't published a new episode necessarily yet, but I'm assuming I'm on the docket if I'm whatever. But nonetheless, Sword Joints and Twitches podcast, go ahead, subscribe to them, find out when the new podcast comes out. But I've been drinking since then, so from 9 to about 11 o'clock in the morning, I've been drinking whiskey. Then I took a break.
Yeah,
I took
a little bit.
I took a little bit of a break because my sweet new decanter, all right, my whitey, I know it's hard to see from there, but my whitey decanter came in the mail from my sister, who is an enabler of my drinking habits, right? She sent me this awesome, fantastic decanter. I filled it up with some Jameson Black Barrel, finished that. Then we had to make a special run to refill it, all right, for the show. But
When did you put the alcohol? Yesterday or the other day?
I think when did I get it in the mail? When did I get it? Thursday?
Friday.
No.
No, it's Friday.
No, I got it.
Yes.
Really, Friday? Well, I finished it off
Yesterday. Oh,
today. So, and then I took a break, and then I had a beer, and another plug for 8 Up Media. By the way, go to 8 Up Media on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Where you can find this podcast, the greatest podcast in the world. It is the greatest podcast in the world. You know why? Because it covers two countries. It covers the United States of America and the Philippines.
Yes.
So it's a global podcast. But in all seriousness, 8 Up Media is the place to go to find our show. The links to SoundCloud specifically, but you can also find our show, the podcast, on Stitcher, on iTunes, and Stitcher, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And then you can find the videos for this show if you're watching. Hey! If you're watching, you can find the show on YouTube, which we drop the link to that every Monday as well.
I think they're more interested in seeing us on YouTube.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's about 50-50. But we're going to keep doing videos. We're going to do the podcast, and we're going to do videos as well.
Yeah.
So, so 8 Up Media on Facebook. We don't have a website yet, looking at doing that. But 8 Up Media on Facebook is your home of the Sports News and Brews podcast, where I get drunk every week. I don't get drunk.
Not really. Well, every day.
I usually don't get drunk to the end of that show, but Sports News and Brews is under construction because trying to figure some things out. My co-host is no longer with me, which breaks my... It does. It is sad. I had so much fun doing it with him, and he's not here, so kind of working out the kinks on that show. But also, Sports News and Brews podcast is also found on 8 Up Media. So go and check out that place. That's the home of us, and that's the home of everything. I don't know. But let's talk about the videos, right? So, the videos, man. Like last week, I tried. So if you watched the first Yooper and Filipina podcast, you probably noticed that the audio quality is better, but towards the end of the episode, it gets behind. So I thought I could fix that problem somehow, some way. I didn't know what the issue was. And then this weekend, as you can attest, I stayed up on Sunday night. I stayed up late Sunday night. Like I would go to sleep and I'd set these different alarms so that I could wake up.
You wake me up
to make sure, like once the video was done processing or whatever, to fix it. And I could never fix the audio problem. So I just posted what's on the GoPro, which you guys might get again this week. So I apologize if the audio quality is not as good. Actually, can you turn the fan off? Because that's going to affect the audio quality.
Really?
Yeah, could you turn that off real quick while I go through this?
Okay.
Thank you.
How
So,
many times I go down the stairs because you forget something and then I'm gonna do this shit?
I didn't forget anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously.
Just go turn the fan off. Jesus. You're closest. I have to go around all the equipment. Acting like you're offended. But
Turn it down or turn it off?
turn it off. Just turn it off.
Man, it's hot.
You'll be alright. You're just going to sweat a little.
Ow.
Well, the camera's right underneath the fan. But I'm hoping that I can get the audio from here directly. I'm going to try a couple different programs, or really just one program today, because we're recording again on a Sunday. We usually do this on Saturdays. But
Yeah.
doing this again on a Sunday to fix that. So if you're watching and the video quality, or I'm sorry, the audio quality is not what you would like,
Yes.
sorry, but we'll fix that. We'll get better at it. We're getting better at it every week, I think.
I thought you figured it out.
No, I didn't. I suck. I suck.
I know.
I'll take you up. But yeah, real quick, shout outs. Let's do some shout outs. Let's do a weekly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking earlier too.
Let's do shout outs every week at the beginning of every episode.
Okay.
So first and foremost, I'm gonna do a shout out to my sister, Meg Hand. Meg Hand, pronounced Megan, and it's not spelled Meg Hand either. So I don't know why I'm saying that. But big shout out to my sister Megan, who did send me this decanter. She said there's something else on the way that goes with it, so I'm assuming it's glasses.
Maybe because it's not gonna be complete without it.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Dope. But without her, I would not have this fancy ass decanter to get drunk from.
Yeah.
So a big shout out to.
She supports your alcoholism.
She does, and I thank her for that every day. So big. I'm gonna do one shout out. You want to do another one? You want to do yours? All right. So I got another one after yours. So Megan, thank you. Shout out to you for the fancy ass decanter for which I will get drunk from. What's your shout out for this week?
My shout out is for Sherilyn Reyes.
Oh fuck, Sherilyn.
She's listening. She's like she's watching us on YouTube. She said she likes our show.
Sherilyn doesn't watch.
Marcel,
She just pretends.
Check too.
That you gotta do one at a time, man. Come on.
Well, I want to.
We're just figuring this out, by the way, how to do this. Right here, right now, you're figuring out how we're doing our program.
All right.
Yeah, so Sherilyn Rios, you're giving a shout out to, and Marisol. I guess that leaves me with one more. I'm going to do one more for this week, and that's Jake Serini at Holler at Jake on Instagram. That's the guy I did the podcast with earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him for asking me to come on his show and talk about, well, we talked about a lot of stuff, but mainly, talking about podcasting and, of course, some of my life experiences.
Some of the conversations earlier.
Eavesdropping, where ya? Where ya? Eavesdropping. I fucked that up. I was trying to say eavesdropping, where ya?
You sound like a Russian or?
I was trying to go for Scottish, but if you wanna. Oh, the lassie, eavesdropping, where ya? Fuck. All right. So you got any other shout outs you want to do this week, or are you going to save them, or whatever?
I was just going to do the next shout out next week.
Shout out to Alex, whoever her last name is.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to say her last
you know.
name. We're not going to say her last name.
Okay.
But we're going to say shout out to Alex
for
her continued listening and avid fandom by basically.
She's always like saying something when we see each other at work. She's like, "You guys are arguing about the microphone." Well, she likes the show.
Which was deep into our last podcast, so she made it pretty far.
Yeah.
So shout out to Alex. All right, done. No mas shout outs for this episode.
Okay.
So what do you want to talk about? What do we do this week? Oh god damn. What do you got?
Nothing, because we just started and we didn't even talk about it.
Talk about what?
What are we gonna talk?
Yeah, let's talk about this. So this is what we did this week. So we went to go get your passport report of marriage, right? And you fucked up that
I fucked it. Oh, really?
So we didn't get that done. But Monday.
Thanks for your help, by the way.
Well, Monday we're taking care of that. I'm trying to think. This week was really quiet. Like we really didn't do a whole lot this week. Like nothing crazy happened this week.
Yeah, we didn't go spend a lot of money.
What did we
Shopping.
do? What did we do yesterday? Where did we go yesterday?
We went to the crawfish and
Oh yeah, we went out to dinner.
that was delicious. I just want more, but it's freaking expensive.
Yeah, I was thinking we did something exciting. We need to do something. I would like for you and me to take a surf lesson together. I've taken a couple surf lessons. At practice.
It's gonna be hard.
That's fine. It's not.
A whale can't surf.
Think of yourself as a dolphin, not a whale. But
Oh goodness.
I think that would be pretty cool. I think in this paycheck, before I go, because I'm going to leave on vacation for a little bit, so we're going to record some episodes ahead to cover the time that I'm gone. But I think before I go, you and I should do a surf lesson together, just for fun. Let's just do it for fun.
I'm not even a good swimmer,
You
Michael.
don't have to be a good swimmer. All you do is, like, the water is so shallow because the surf lessons that I take are with, they're not beach breaks, sand breaks, but they're like reef breaks. So
the one over there by the
yeah, we'll go on the North
harbor
Shore.
or whatever.
Well, we'll go on the North Shore. We're not going to do what I did. Those waves are pretty big.
Okay.
The ones that I did on the South Shore, those waves are pretty big. So we'll go to the North Shore, and those are not sand breaks, but they're reef breaks.
Yeah.
So the water is a little bit more shallow. The biggest thing with that is that the water is more shallow, and then if you fall, if you don't fall right, you're falling into some coral reef, which slices you up. You saw me, like I got what they call a Hawaiian tattoo. So I got my first Hawaiian tattoo about that was almost a month ago. That was a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first week of September.
It seems like
It's supposed to be the first week of October.
It's weird.
Yeah, so I sliced up my foot real good on some coral reef, kept me out of the water for a little bit, because
That was really fast. It feels like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or something.
I know, that was a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that next week.
I'll warn you.
What you got? What you working Saturday? If you got Saturday off for my birthday, ladies and gentlemen, for my birthday request
Shut your ass.
is for Joanne
No.
to take a surfing lesson with me. If you do not support that,
I supported you for a lot of stuff.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the listeners. Please, if you want Joanne to go surfing, I will post on Facebook, on 8up Media, I will post on my personal
You
Instagram.
can see my gut.
It doesn't. If you guys want to see Joanne surf, comment. Let me know.
If you want to see a whale,
know.
yeah.
I'm gonna
a
post
whale surf.
after this show is over. I'm gonna post on Instagram. I'm gonna post that up. Yes or no? Would you like to see Joanne surf? And we'll see what the consensus is. If they come on, it's fun. It's actually really. It seems very intimidating at first, but it's actually really like. You saw me. Like
You saw me. I'm freaking scared of deep water.
Yeah, but you're not in deep water. That's the thing. Like I could stand up and only be thigh deep in the water that we surf in. Like it doesn't. It seems like it's deep.
I'm gonna wear a life jacket.
It's not deep water, man. I promise you. You could stand up and it would be about chest high. It might even be to your neck, but you wouldn't even be under the water. You don't have to worry about swimming. Just we're gonna do it. If the people say it, we will do it.
I'm probably gonna drown.
You're not. Oh my God. You're not gonna drown. So dramatic.
Such an asshole.
All right, so we're gonna go surfing next Saturday. Next Saturday or Friday. We can do it Friday. Or do you work on Friday?
I work Friday. I'm gonna open at 5
Ah,
until
fuck.
12:30.
That sucks. Because Friday would be a less busy day to go surf.
It's gonna be your birthday.
Yeah, no.
Saturday's not your birthday anymore, so
What do you
doesn't
work?
matter.
Wait, what do you work on Friday? Open to what?
12:30.
Oh, they got 2 o'clock appointments. We're going 2 o'clock.
Come on, I'll be tired.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going surfing with me Friday, October 5th check it out on 8up Media, Instagram stories. And you know what? As a matter of fact, we're just exclusively going to do this on Instagram stories at Whitey Hoy. So go to at Whitey Hoy because you don't have an Instagram because you suck.
I'm not into it.
And then
Crazy.
at Whitey Hoy, we're going to do Instagram stories exclusive for Joanne. And my Instagram, while it is somewhat personal, is also for the business.
But you can post it in Facebook, right?
I will share it to my Facebook stories. I don't know how to get that to translate. I don't think you can do stories. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We'll.
Because I never seen the video that you made yesterday. You were driving home.
Oh, okay. So we'll do instead of I'll do it on Instagram stories. I'll take little Instagram stories and I'll throw up some videos on Facebook at 8up Media. So 8up Media will be a collection, basically, of the videos, and then Instagram stories will also have the. So you can look at it both on Instagram or at 8up Media on Facebook. Savvy?
Okay.
Ooh, I'm so excited. We're gonna schedule this shit
Oh,
right after the show.
God.
Right after the show, I'm gonna schedule it. All right, so let's get
Hey,
into
we're gonna record on Saturday, so.
yeah. So we'll do we'll take some videos Friday and we'll record Saturday. Oh shit, yeah. Saturday's gonna be so dope. Saturday's gonna be so fucking awesome because in the morning, right? In the morning, because here in Hawaii the pay-per-view is gonna be a little bit. I keep breaking the fourth wall. I don't know if people like that or don't. By the way, you want split screen or do you want wide view? Let the people that we've said both. I'm going with wide view again this time because of the audio sync issue.
Mm-hmm.
But if I fix the audio issue, would you like wide view or split screen like the first episode? Let us know in the comments. If you don't let us know in the comments, I'm gonna keep doing it the way that it
We're
says.
not gonna get any comments, then what we're gonna do?
Fuck it. We'll just keep doing the way we've been doing it, and people can be mad or upset or whatever about it.
Well, we need suggestions, so.
Yeah, just let us know. We are open to them,
Yeah.
and then we're open to to not listen to them. Shit. All right, but in all seriousness, Saturday is going to be so dope because it's my birthday is on Friday. My birthday is on Friday, but we're not celebrating it. I didn't realize that I had the day off on Friday, but I do end up having the day off. So I'm just going to kind of chill out. I'm going to write a little bit, maybe drink some. But it's definitely smoking a cigar on Friday. But on Saturday, Saturday. Got some football, college football. I'm going to watch that because college football starts at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a long run Saturday morning, come back home, watch some football, then I'm going to start watching the prelims on Fox or whatever the fuck. I'm going to start watching the cable prelims for the Conor McGregor pay-per-view. Then I'm going to watch the actual prelims, and then I'm going to watch the fucking big-ass pay-per-view fight. And it's going to be so fucking dope. On Saturday, Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Me and Rios just talked about this on Sports News and Brews.
What time is the fight?
The fight itself should be around 5, because I think the pay-per-views here, it'll be around 5 or 6. Should be around 5 or 6.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon, evening our time.
I'll be probably cooking.
Oh god! And then I'm gonna have a juicy steak, and gonna be drinking some good ass whiskey and having a bomb ass cigar. It's gonna be such a great Saturday. It's gonna be one of the fucking top 5 birthdays. Probably the best birthday I've ever had.
I'm looking for a dry steak in Costco.
We're not gonna find fucking fancy shit at
All
Costco.
right. I'm gonna make your birthday special.
The steak doesn't have to be fancy. Like, it doesn't have to be some dry aged shit. But you're not gonna find that at Costco. At Costco, you know what you're gonna find? Some fucking cheap shit for fucking
I saw like
in bulk.
thing about it that you can order a dry steak over there or whatever, or dry aged steak.
I don't know, but it's gonna be dope. I think. You know what else is gonna be dope? And you know what else is dope? SkylandBrand.com.
You have to find like a light.
I know.
So you can see it.
You're absolutely right. This shirt is too dark for you to see in the video, but
Yeah.
Skyline Brand, I wore it underneath my Packers jersey. You can attest for that for today. I wore it underneath my green. I wore it underneath my Green Bay jersey. Why? Because it's super lightweight. It's perfect for hot weather, but it's also so very soft. It is so soft. Oh, it's silky soft. It's like velvet cake. I don't know if it's velvet cake.
Okay.
But,
I'm sorry.
but no, it's super soft. It's incredibly comfortable. I love it. I would not do anything without it. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but I love wearing it. It is a soft shirt. And you're right. I need to order more. I need to get more.
Yeah.
I have to also ask. I think there's a promo code for 8up Media.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. So hey guys, if you go on skylinebrand.com and you want to make an order, type in when you get to the coupon, the promo code box. Type in 8 as in the number, and then up UP Media. You should be able to get a promo code. I gotta ask him. I forgot because he told me that a while ago.
Really?
Like when I first well shit, this is the 4th episode, so 5 weeks ago. I think he told me I am a horrible ad reader guy, but I'm pretty sure there's an 8up Media promo code. So hey, if nothing else, go on there and order. Even if you don't have the promo code, go on and order it anyways because it's fucking nice shit. It's super comfortable, like I said. It's super lightweight. It's incredibly soft. It's awesome. I'm gonna order more. The only problem is I keep forgetting about it. Like I get so wrapped up in all the other shit that we're doing, I forget to order. I'm gonna order. I forget what it's called, but it's like the floral one. I'm gonna get that. And then I think I'm gonna get one for you too because
Of course.
it's so comfortable. It's so soft. Like it's
You
amazing.
have to.
But hey, Skyline Brand is a mindset, not a destination. It is a brand for the dreamers who do not worry so much about where they are, but rather where they are headed. So you can hit up skylinebrand.com or make your order, or Skyline Brand at Facebook, or Skyline Brand on Instagram. You can find them. Look for it. Google it. You'll find skylinebrand.com.
You will.
And you make your order and it'll be dope.
Yeah.
I say
Go
dope.
ahead, guys.
I'm saying dope a lot.
Try it.
Yeah, I should. Alright, so what the fuck were we talking about before this?
Oh, you're saying about writing earlier, and you said you're writing a book, right?
I don't think I
You
said.
wanna talk about
Well, I can talk about that a little bit. So I talked about it on the podcast I do with Jake on Sore Joints and Twitches podcast today. I am writing a book. I just finished the collection of the stories.
Yeah.
So all the stories that I would like to have told. I just finished writing those. I write them by hand first because I'm a fucking... I don't want to say like... There's no hipster intent behind that. I just grew up in the age where I wrote by hand first. There wasn't a computer. I did have a typewriter at one point, and then a computer, but I don't know, like for me the creative juices come from when I write by hand. So I did finish a collection of stories. There's a lot of work to be done. Gotta type it up, edit it, punch it up, probably rewrite 1,000 times because I get inside my head. But yeah, I did. I kind of finished writing the book, sort of. I mean, I wrote and I finished it up. What I would like, the story I would like to tell, sort of. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I finished it up. What was that? Thursday night? Friday night?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, it was. Well, that was last week, maybe. I don't even remember. I get drunk so much.
So how are you gonna do it? Like, you publish whatever?
So there's a couple ways. As a matter of fact, Jake said he was gonna hook me up with a dude that does publishing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Hopefully, he can help me out. If nothing else, I'm gonna shop it around to publishers and see what they have to say about it. If they're probably gonna pass, you know, new guy. Why would they invest in a story like this? But it's a risk on their part. But I'm probably gonna self-publish. I'm gonna self-publish where it's like a drop order. So as soon as you order it, it creates it and ships it to you. So there's no real necessarily overhead costs. It's a production as ordered type thing. So that's what I'm looking at. It's probably what I'm leaning to the most. And then of course digital, doing digital books because it costs nothing to create those really. So doing digital book versions and then an audible version where
Can I read it first?
Well, yeah, once I get it typed up and everything, you can read it for sure. Because you're not going to be able to read my cursive, sloppy handwriting. Especially the more I drink, the sloppier it gets.
You write like a cat.
Cat, all right.
like, you know.
Oh my god.
Uh,
All right. So because I said it's a choice for both you and I, made a pretty big major life decision
yeah.
about, what, 2 days ago? Friday, right?
Oh, I talked about it when, what was that?
Well, we talked about it on Thursday, and then Friday we made the decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that pushed you to do it.
We're not going to get into that necessarily.
I know.
But, so we decided that in this coming year, I'm going to apply for flight school for the military version of it. So I'm going to apply for flight school and hopefully get accepted, which incurs a year-long, almost a year-long, if not longer at times, school program or schools overall that I'll have to go and take. But what that really does is it changes our 5-year plan so drastically.
Well, that's why we can't really like decide right away or whatever, because there's a lot of changes that's gonna come up.
Yeah, but I think this one's for the better, right? At least for me. Like, I've been in 14 years now. I've done the same job for 14 years. And you know me, I'm a restless spirit, in a sense. Like, I always have to do something. I have to do something different every time. I have to move around. I cannot stay in the same place doing the same thing for a long time. So, the fact that I've done the same job for 14 years is actually a pretty big fucking testament. But the thing is, like, I've always done something different within that job within the 14 years, so it kind of kept it fresh for me. But now I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I need something more out of life. You know what I mean? I just need something more. I don't know. It's how to describe. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with the life that I have. But I feel that there's like this, I don't know, burning desire inside me to do something different.
Is it you're not contented with what you have or whatever?
No, I am. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm grateful for what I have now. I have a fairly successful career. I've made the rank that I've made relatively quick. Not the fastest in history, but pretty quick, you know. Which puts me on pace to make the next rank. And I'm in a position to do so. I've been in a position for the last year that's going to help me hopefully get promoted if I were to not go to flight school. So I'm in a good place career-wise and professionally. It's just, I don't know, man. I just need something else. You know? You ever feel that way? Like where you want something. You don't know what it is.
Something different.
Yeah, you want
from
something.
What we're doing right now or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's how we kind of got started with this. Remember, like, I was telling the story this morning about how we started this podcast where you're laying in bed and you're doing when you're 900 conversations while I'm trying to fall asleep, like, hi, I don't know. I'm like, what don't you know? I don't know what I'm doing. And we started talking about you. We talked about you doing your own podcast. Remember that? We said, hey, why don't you do your own podcast? And you're like, and then I was like, well, all right, well, let's do one together, and so that we could do something together. It's the same kind of concept. You got something deep inside you, like something in your fucking down in your belly that's just saying, like, let me do more.
My problem is I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's the thing. Like, it's like, I'm stressed out with something that I don't know, and then it's like I want to do something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do.
That's when I suggested we do this podcast together.
Yeah.
Even then, and I think it's doing all right. We're in episode 4. We've been doing this for a month now. You realize that? 4 weeks. And you still don't talk to the microphone. I'm just fucking with you. Doing good this episode. Keep that shit up.
So mean to me.
Yeah. So we made that decision. I talked through it with you, and that's the thing. Like, even in this show, like obviously I dominate the talking points.
Yeah.
So maybe people think that I dominate the relationship, but really it's just.
No, it's just here, but in real life.
But I think it's, I just have more experience. Like this is your fourth podcast, and this is my
Yeah.
fucking, I don't even know, 30th maybe? Between Sports News and Brews, the Yooper, or I'm sorry, Life is Weird Man, and then this. It's like my 30th podcast, so I'm a little more relaxed at it. But, so yeah, like I came up to you and I asked you, I said, this is what I'm thinking about doing. And here's the thing, man. We talked about this a little bit last week about the people marrying foreigners or whatever. To me, it doesn't matter. Like relationships on a whole are about being genuine with each other. Like being yourself with the other person, and if you love them, they'll be themselves, and you'll love them for themselves. And that means communicating.
You never did though.
But what I'm trying to say in all seriousness is that if you're allowed to be yourself with the other person, and the other person is allowed to be themselves with you, then all the rest of that shit comes along with it. Because communication, you and I sometimes don't communicate. You know what I mean? Like if you're pissed and I'm pissed and whatever, we don't want to talk, or I'm short and angry and you're short and angry, whatever. Like we don't always communicate clearly. You know what I mean? But we understand, or I'm sorry, we don't always communicate, but we clearly understand each other. You know what I mean? Because we allow ourselves to be ourselves. So, with that being said, just kind of going into this, like we were able. That's where I'm coming from. Where it was our decision, not my decision. I could have easily said, "I'm going to fucking flight school. Eat a dick." Like, you could chomp on a big fat one. I don't give a fuck. But I asked you. You know what I mean? And you said, we talked it through. Like, I told you how I felt. I told you this is what I was thinking, and I didn't even make the decision. Like because remember on Thursday I was talking to you about it. Like, hey, this is what I'm kind of thinking about doing. I don't even know if I really want to do it. Whatever. You and I talked about it for
yeah. When you told me like I'm gonna do it, like holy shit, I thought you just like you want to talk about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then on Friday, I woke up and I was re-energized, and I said, "Fuck it, this is what I'm gonna do." And I told you, like, I'm doing this for real. Because sometimes I say I'm gonna do something, and then we talk through ideas, and they don't come to anything. But then, yeah, in this particular case, I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing it." You're fucking. I mean, how do you feel? How do you feel about me potentially going? Because like, here's the thing: you're gonna have to like pick up the slack on everything. Because I'm going to be gone for 5 weeks to become a warrant officer, like through school. Then I'm going to do about 3.
I miss you.
I'm going to do about a month of other training, and then another month of training before I even get into flight school, which is like super study intensive, if nothing else. So, I mean, are you good with that? Because like you're going to have to do like everything. You're going to have to take care of everything at the house. You should be expected to. I shouldn't say that I won't be able to, but
I know.
Majority of the burden is going to fall on you for about a year and a half. You cool with
You're
it?
gonna be far away. I'm gonna get used to it. It's not gonna be easy, yeah. I'll be crying at night.
Well, I'm not saying. I think
my baby, we're easy.
I'm pretty sure I get the PCS and you get to come with me. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, but aside from that.
Am I really gonna stay here when you're at school, or I'm gonna?
No, I'm pretty sure you go to Alabama with me. If I'm wrong, somebody please let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that you get to go with me back to Alabama because it's a PCS move. It's not a training. Yeah, I PCS there because I'm there because flight school is so long that it's a PCS move. So I think you get to come with me. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you do.
We're not coming back here or whatever, so we're gonna bring our
Well,
stuff.
yeah, we gotta bring all our stubs. But no, I don't know.
Ooh, Maricel, party night, girl. Well, you're gonna be in school, you're gonna be busy. I'll be partying the next one. Make me some money. What did you say? I'm gonna salute you.
Yeah, it's a big change for me because 14 years I've been enlisted. At that point, maybe by the time I drop my packet and actually go to school, and graduate, I'll have been in for 15 years. 15 years as an enlisted guy. Now I'm going warrant with officer, sort of. So it's crazy, like, to think about change in that aspect. But there's no guarantee this will even happen. I have to apply. I have to be accepted. I don't want to jinx myself or anything, so I'm not going to say that I will get accepted, but I will get accepted.
No matter what happen, I'll be just behind you.
Damn
you
right.
fall, I fall. God damn.
You'll
fall. You're just gonna fall by yourself.
You'll be just behind me. Yeah, exactly. So when I fall, you'll step to the side and be like, "Whoop! I don't know who that motherfucker is, but I ain't fucking catching him. No trust fall for you." No.
Whatever decision, if you think that it's good, then I'll be just supporting you.
Well, the biggest thing that really what it does is if I get accepted, it extends my career quite a bit.
That's why I ask you if you really want to do it, because you're gonna stay for a while.
That's the thing. Like I could get out of the army and retire in about, what did I say, 14, so 6 years. So in 6 years I could be retired and done, son.
You're still gonna go to work after that.
Very true. So the other option is I can go, and I'd have to stay in the army longer. Like realistically, we're looking at 23 to 26 years at the soonest that I'd be able to retire. I think, no, I take that back. So it would be 26 years. So that's an additional 6 years on top of it, if I wanted to get retired at that point. So it's a lot. It's a big commitment. It's 10 more years, 12 more years instead of 6. You know, it doubles the time. So it's a big commitment, because what people don't understand, a lot of people, and here's the thing. So when I was about 8 to 9 years in, and I was about to get out of the army, and people would ask me, they'd say, "Hey, well, why wouldn't you just stay? You're almost halfway through. You got only 10 more years, and then you're done. Like, why? If you're almost halfway, why wouldn't you stay?" And here's what I tell people all the time: you don't understand how fucking taxing 1 year is on your body, on your mind, on your soul. The army can be sometimes. Like, it's the military on a whole, I'm sure, for all my brother or sister fucking organizations, it's 1 year is a lot. It can be a lot. It can be everything.
Yeah.
You know, for some people 1 year is their life. They give up their life in that 1 year. So to say that 10 years is, you're almost there, you're almost to a fucking pension, you're almost to a fucking, retirement check, why would you just stay? It's asinine to say that sometimes, because you don't understand and people that have said that to me are not people in the military. You know, there are guys that have gotten out.
You're just gonna think that it's easy.
Yeah, it's either guys that have either gotten out or people that have never served, and they don't understand that aspect of it. Like, 1 year, 6 months, fuck. 6 months depending on what you're doing, can drain the fuck out of you and make you just hate everything about your fucking existence. And it could suck that bad. And then to the opposite, there's 6 months to a year where it's like the greatest time you've ever had, and it makes you want to stay. So it can be the most taxing, and at the same, it's never relaxing.
Yeah.
So it's hard, and that's why. But I looked at it in this aspect, in this case, like doing those extra 6 years to make 12 more at this point, I think would be worth it, because I'm doing something that is different, and I think would be a little more enjoyable on my half.
That's the important thing, or part about it. Like, you gotta have a job that you will enjoy, You're not gonna notice the time. And you're gonna be done. You're done, son.
Done, son? I agree.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we're good. Next episode, we should talk about your future.
I'm gonna be a mom, and gonna have twins, a girl and a boy.
Fuck twins, dude. What?
Then after that, I'm gonna close it. We're good.
Just want to get it done in one shot?
Yep.
Well, speaking of shots, can you go ahead? So for this, should we? You know what? Let's do this first. I'm gonna try the dish first, because it's just me by myself, and then you can do this read while I eat.
Oh.
So
I don't know how to read.
you don't know how to read?
I didn't go to school.
You didn't go to school. All right, so Joanna's gonna do a read for ESF Woodwork. All right, she's gonna do that while I. What are you fucking? Oh my God! If you're watching the video, I feel sorry for you. All right, so read it
Give me,
right
give me,
there,
give me.
right where it says. It's the first paragraph or second paragraph.
The.
ESF Woodwork.
Oh goodness.
So read the second, starting at the second sentence. Second sentence. That's the first one. Oh my God! Do you know what a sentence is?
Okay. There's a lot of second.
So go to the second paragraph, which it says, I'm a huge, right?
Okay.
And then go to the second sentence of that.
Okay.
You got it?
All right.
All right, so what am I, before I start, before you read that, what am I trying today?
It's, we call it kilawin. It's supposed to be, well, back home our tradition is roast or grilled pork, and then some of the pig's intestine, liver, or you know.
What?
Yeah.
What am I eating right now?
It's a pig. It's a meat.
Oh, okay.
Pig meat, whatever. Just a plain. We call it. It's like a salad thing. It has cucumber, tomatoes, and onions, and a little ginger, and green onions, lemons, and a little vinegar because you're not the vinegar.
No, it smells like dirty feet.
Ah, it smells like your feet.
All right, so what am I eating?
So it's called kilawin.
How do you spell that?
KILAWEN.
Kiloween. That's what I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you go ahead, you do the read, and I'm going to shamelessly post to Instagram and eat this at the same time.
Okay, so ESF Woodwork. They do really good work. They do this wood flag design, state outlines, furniture, and much more. I'm thinking of seeing if you can do what? What are you doing? I don't know. It's like I'm making like a whatever.
All right, so ESF Woodwork. Excuse me, I don't have the read in front of me. ESF Woodwork, though, they are great. All right, if you go to their Facebook page on, obviously Facebook, but if you go to their Facebook page, you can check them out. They do awesome stuff. They do furniture. Dude just made a table, and it looks fucking fantastic. They do a flag. He just made a coin holder with the U.S. flag with some, I think it was aviator wings burned into it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome stuff. It looked really cool. Like, it looked super smooth, super clean. All right, so ESF Woodwork, you can find them on Facebook. Hit them up. All right, they can do custom designs. If you message them, see what they can do for you. He already has some stuff that's laid out, and he also does furniture, but it's all woodworking, good stuff. Promise you. You hear my voice break like I'm in puberty?
Yeah, I know.
It's yeah. So go to ESF Woodwork on Facebook.com. You suck at that.
You are making this like you are talking.
Yeah, that's
for
the
yourself.
That's the fucking point.
I can't. It's not natural. Like I'm gonna read it.
All right, so let's go to your Kiloween.
Yeah.
So it's got. I'm assuming this is cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber, tomatoes, onions, and ginger, green onions, vinegar, and lemon.
It's pretty good.
Salt. Yeah.
It's it tastes really like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would eat it again.
You're so picky.
I'm gonna eat the rest of this, and then I'm gonna eat a frozen pizza for dinner. We got DiGiorno in that freezer, baby. It ain't delivery. It's
I was
DiGiorno.
just thinking about earlier when I was in the store. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some pizza.
You
because
guys-
he's probably not gonna eat all of it, so I'm just gonna give.
You guys have no idea my pizza addiction.
Yes.
I would fair to say that the reason I cannot lose weight is because of my pizza addiction. Like, I work out so hard sometimes. I work out hard. I work out pretty good. I work out every day, 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday. Sometimes, no, I should say that. I don't work out necessarily Monday through Friday, but I try to work out as much as possible Monday through Friday.
Mhm.
I do drink quite a bit.
lot.
And then what you call it? That fucking pizza, man, it gets me. I
I
eat.
remember that day when I freaking stole one piece of pizza in your hand and you get mad and throw a pizza on me.
Okay, so here's the thing. I order exactly the amount of pizza that I'm going to eat. So when you take one of my slices of pizza, it leaves me in a horrible state of frenzy.
Oh, really? That's a really freaking large pizza. Dude, I just have a freaking slice. Well, I have a freaking slice. You get mad at me. I'm like, what the hell? You're freaking crazy about that.
All right, let's wrap this up. I'm getting some phone calls from work, so let's wrap this up. We're gonna try the last thing that we're gonna do before we go. So Kiloween, it's pretty good. It's like almost like a really light flavoring salad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good. I like it. As long as you don't put too much vinegar in it, it's cool.
Yeah,
All right. So that's what I tried. So what we are gonna try is soju. But we've had soju before because we've both been to Korea, and that's where I bought her from for the price of 2 goats. Anyways,
Killed the one.
yeah, we'll talk about that in a later episode. But we got some soju in front of us now. Jinro, and it's grapefruit. 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 Anyways, grapefruit, and this is the first time we've ever tried this. Have you tried blueberry with me? Oh my god, that's a big shot, man. Well, I shouldn't say a big shot. I guess it's a shot glass. But
You're such a pussy.
nah, you never know if it's gonna be good or bad. I don't want to like take off. Fine, I forgot.
Whatever. That's why you call it a shot, so that you're just gonna freaking.
Why?
It's not good.
You're sniffing your hand like a fucking weirdo. All right, give me one shot. Give me. You could have just reached over. I would have.
Oh, shut your ass.
Shut your ass. Why are you handing it to me like you're a fucking hobbit? Oh my god. All right. Excuse me.
Oh.
All right, so Jinro soju, grapefruit flavored. Neither one of us have tried it. I've tried the only flavored one that I've ever tried is blueberry. Have you tried another kind?
In Korea, yes, I have those.
Blueberry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
tried.
like really like blueberry flavor. It's really good. It's like a type thing.
No, I'm talking about actual soju.
No.
Not the bottle.
No.
No, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's do some fucking grapefruit soju. Yeah. The guy. Haha, fucked you up with that one, didn't I? He thought I was gonna say slancha.
Alright then.
Alright, slancha.
What was the Korean?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Kombe.
Why don't you just say Tagai? Like, normal?
Well, it's a freaking soldier. It's Korean.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright.
Okay.
Slancha. That is. Holy shit, that's good.
It's good.
That is dangerously good. That's how you end up drinking a whole bottle, like super fast, and not realizing that you're about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's how soju gets you. Alright, man, let's wrap this up. So, grapefruit soju, I will drink the fuck out of that again. Will you?
I like it, yeah.
And the Kiloween is also very good. So, the 2 things that we tried on the show today, we would definitely have again. I would have Kiloween again, and she would have the grapefruit
Yeah, that's
soju.
a good combination. Guess that's what we do back home. We cook this, and then while drinking, we have like we call it pulutan.
Mhm.
It's like a snack when you're drinking. It's like here, like peanuts or
Pretzels or something, yeah. Okay.
That's our vision.
Well, I got nothing else. Are you good?
I'm good.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.